Hey everybody, TriggerMeister here. I had a YouTube video out there about my 625 Mooner and D-Mooner, and unfortunately due to that Google Plus debacle, the video got deleted as I was transferring it to a new account. So this is kind of a remake of the old video that I had. In order to make a Mooner and D-Mooner, you need a brass pipe that you can get at any hardware store. The inside diameter is 1/2 inch. And a couple other items that you need is just a bolt that will go through right here and a nut on the other side. And because the brass tube itself is not thick enough to withstand, years of use, one thing that I did is I added an additional support ring at the very top. Let's see if I can get this in focus. So the only thing that I'm going to do to this one, and it served me well for a long time, I'm actually going to add a support to this other end here. So I'm going to show you how to do that now. First thing we're going to do is we're going to tin up the end that we're trying to make stronger. Because after we put this ring on here, it's going to be really hard to get any type of tin in there. So and you can do this with a torch as well. So this was the previous hole. I'm going to show you what that's for in case you didn't see my old video. I'm going to cover this one up and I'm going to cut a new one actually. Thing we're gonna do is without burning ourselves, we gotta spread this apart a little bit, and all this is just another piece of the brass tube. All I did was cut another chunk off and then cut a slit down the middle. So, and the natural spring action will hold it on there pretty tightly right from the get-go. So as you can see, it's not on here quite yet, but we're going to heat this entire thing up, and we should have a really decent bond between the two. Okay. All right. I think it sucked it pretty tight. Looks good. Alright, I'm going to clean it up a little bit and we'll be right back. And we're back. So actually I did a little bit more than just clean it up. Like I said, it came off pretty quickly with some steel wool or some coarse sandpaper. You can take it off. I haven't cleaned it up completely yet, but it works. So and then the other thing that I did is I cut the slit in here. You can just use a cutoff tool on the Dremel, or if you don't have that available, you can use a small file, which just about everybody has. If not, you can pick it up at any hardware store or big box store, Lowe's. So Here we go. This end is for demooning, this end is for mooning, and I'm going to show you how that works. So here's your spent shells and the moon clip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you got them all right here in your nice little tube. And if you have your Ziploc bag handy, or your box where you put your spent shells, you just dump them all right back into that. So now for the mooning part. What you use is you take a little O-ring like this and you slip it right into that slot here. And I don't know if you can see that, but that O-ring protrudes a little bit into the inner section of that 1/2 inch diameter tube. And what it does is it actually will hold your bullet in here, so you don't have to do any acrobatics and with the longer tube, it gives you actually more leverage to push it in. And I may have to open up that slot a little bit more, but there we go. 6 more rounds ready to go. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel.